The microcenter is the heart of Buenos Aires and is the best geographical position to know most of the city's historical and cultural attractions. The microcenter is also the main area for commerce, shops, and services, has the best public transportation infrastructure, and the largest number of hotels in Buenos Aires. It is the cheapest neighborhood to stay, but there are options for all types of budgets and travel styles. The microcenter has a spectacular geographical position. It is the main neighborhood of the central area of Buenos Aires, which is formed by the microcenter and the neighborhoods of Retiro, San Nicolas, and Monte Serra. It is in an excellent position to go to Puerto Madero, San Telmo, and Recoleta, just a little farther from Palermo. We will see here on the map 6 hotels in the microcenter that are among the most booked in this region of Buenos Aires. And the links to these hotels are here in the video description and also in the first comment if you want to check prices, see more photos of them, and the guest reviews. And a really cool tip if you are looking for a cheap hotel, a cheap accommodation in Buenos Aires, are the QR codes that will appear on the screen. There is a QR code set up to display the cheapest hotels in the microcenter, and another QR code is set up to display apartments, studios, and Airbnb type accommodations. Also, the cheapest ones in the microcenter. So we will see these 6 hotels, and as we look at them here on the map, I will show their location, the attractions around, the positive and negative points, transport locations, subway stations, shopping areas, bars, and restaurants in the microcenter, so you can understand the microcenter well. So I also invite you to subscribe to the channel, give a like to this video if you like it. And if you are traveling to Buenos Aires with more people, share this video with them. So now I will give an overview of the location of the microcenter. And then I will talk about the negative points of staying in the microcenter as well. So let me roughly outline the location of the microcenter. So the microcenter is this area here. It is not a specific neighborhood, okay? The microcenter is just a region that has a part here belonging to the San Nicolas neighborhood. The other section of San Nicolas is over here, and this part here belongs to the Retiro neighborhood. The rest of the Retiro neighborhood is over here. So the microcenter is part of the central region of Buenos Aires, okay? And here, look, is Avenida 9 de Julio, which is the main avenue of the city, right? The most emblematic one. The obelisk is located here. Here is Avenida de Mayo, which connects the Casa Rosada and the Congress of Argentina. So there are several attractions here on Avenida de Mayo as well. The Palacio Libertad, which belongs to the Sarmiento Cultural Center, the former Kirchner Cultural Center, is located here. And here is Avenida Corrientes, which is known as the Broadway of Buenos Aires theater areas. Of cinemas, restaurants, there are several other attractions here that I will comment on throughout the video. So it's an excellent location here for you to explore downtown Buenos Aires. Not to mention that Puerto Madero is here, further down is San Telmo, and here is Recoleta. So you can explore, as you are in an excellent geographical position to explore the main tourist area of Buenos Aires, perhaps the best geographical position, especially for a first trip, where you will get to know the main attractions. If you want to see more about these other neighborhoods around here, there are videos about each of them on the channel. The playlist with all the videos about Buenos Aires is here in the video description. So, now I will zoom in and talk a little about the negative points of the microcenter. Although it may be one of the most touristy areas or the most touristy in Buenos Aires, it is a very old neighborhood. So there are several old buildings, some a bit degraded, dirtier areas. So it doesn't have an environment as sophisticated and elegant as in Recoleta, for example, which is a more upscale, prettier, better preserved, more sophisticated area. The microcenter does not. It is a more degraded area, even a bit messy, and it is a very busy area because it is the main region for commerce, shops, and services in Buenos Aires. So it has a lot of activity during the day, but at night it is a quieter area. And also on weekends, especially on Sundays and holidays, it becomes a quieter area. Another issue is regarding safety. Overall, it is a safe area, like all tourist regions, and Buenos Aires is safe. But, like in any big city and in any place with a lot of movement, with many people circulating in the streets, you will have to be careful with pickpockets and even scams in commerce, like counterfeit bills, issues of that kind. So you need to take a certain type of care. And at night, in the microcenter, the area becomes quieter. So there aren't as many options for bars and restaurants. Some places are quite empty. Okay. And it gives a feeling of insecurity, okay, for walking at night. But there are some places in the microcenter that have nightlife options, restaurants and bars, and I will show them here throughout the video. So I invite you to watch the video until the end. You will understand the microcenter well. It will help you a lot, okay? So let's start here. I'll mark it. Again, here is roughly the location of the microcenter for you to situate yourself. This area here. Avenida de Mayo passes here. And 9 de Julio is here. So we will start here with the accommodation areas 1, 2, and 3, which are located here in the heart of the neighborhood. And in my view, it is the best location to stay in the microcenter, not only in relation to the geographical position, but also to the neighborhood's atmosphere. I will even zoom in a little closer here. Let me show you. So, accommodation 1 here is on Avenida Corrientes, which is one of the main streets here in downtown Buenos Aires. So, here is 9 de Julio, and Avenida Corrientes is here. And the main stretch of Corrientes, which is one of the main nightlife areas of the city, is located here on the other side of 9 de Julio, already outside the microcenter, here in the São Nicolas neighborhood. Later, if you want, watch the video about São Nicolas. I explain this area better. So, there is this stretch of Corrientes that is not as lively as here, but there are some options for bars and restaurants. And on Cali Laval, which is here, there are also some options for bars and restaurants that open at night. Now during the day, this area is full of bars, restaurants, cafes, and people walking around. What I am saying here is at night. There are also some options here on Laval and Corrientes. So, it is the best area here in the microcenter for you to walk out for dinner, to eat, to go to a bar, or to a restaurant. Let me zoom in a little more to talk about some important places here in the microcenter. So, Hotel 1 is here, and here is Cali, Florida. Cali, Florida is a pedestrian-only walkway, which is the main commercial walkway. In Buenos Aires, in the microcenter, so it's full of shops, exchange houses, restaurants, and cafes. And it's a very busy environment during the day on weekdays. And it corners here with Laval, which is another very busy commercial walkway. So here is the corner of Florida with Laval. So, accommodations 1, 2, and 3 are in an excellent position. The Domingo Sarmiento Cultural Center, formerly the Kirchner Cultural Center, is located here. Here is the obelisk. Here. At the corner of Florida is Galerías Pacifico, which is a historic shopping mall, a very beautiful commercial center. Galerías Güemes is here, which is another historic shopping center, very beautiful. And let me come down here. The Plaza de Mayo is located here at this point. So the Plaza de Mayo, the Casa Rosada, the Cathedral, Cabildo, the Manzana de las Luces. So here, if you stay here at this height, you will be in an excellent position to move around to all these points, whether by public transport, ride-sharing apps like Uber, or even on foot. So, here, if walking is easy for you in a 10, 15, or 20-minute walk, you can explore. You can access any attraction here in this region, including Puerto Madero, which is here. So let's take a look at Hotel 1 on our list, which is located on Corrientes, and near several metro stations here. Let's see Hotel 1. Then I'll explain about the metro stations that are around it. So Hotel 1 is the IBIS Styles Buenos Aires, Florida. It is a budget 3-star hotel from the IBIS chain with a rating of 8.3 on Booking, a reasonable score. So let's take a look at some photos. It is a hotel for those who want to save. Here is the environment of the microcenter. And it is a budget hotel in an excellent location, right in the heart of Buenos Aires. So, the links to the hotels are here in the video description and in the first comment as well. So, Hotel 1 is in an excellent position for you to take the subway, because nearby there is a subway station which is on the red line coming in this direction. Here, about 400 meters away, there is a subway station on the blue line, and nearby there is also one on the green line. The green line comes here to Plaza de Mayo and continues along Recoleta and goes to Palermo. And here there is also a subway station on the purple line, which comes in this direction. So, within a radius of about 500 meters, you have 4 subway lines that will take you to the main places in the city. Okay, excellent. And then, here in this area, on Laval, are accommodations 2 and 3. Let's see accommodation 2 first. It's the Grand King Hotel. It's a 4-star hotel, but it's a very economical hotel, okay? A very cheap hotel here in the heart of Buenos Aires. Rating of 8.1 on Booking, a reasonable rating. And it's a hotel for those who are really looking for economy, okay? So one of the cheapest hotels here in the heart of Buenos Aires. And it offers an excellent location for you to explore the central area of the city. Accommodation 3 is also budget friendly. It's a hostel, one of the best hostels in Buenos Aires. It's the JUAN Hostel BA, rated 9.3 on Booking, fantastic. It's a modern hostel, a boutique-style hostel, okay? It's a building, a place that has been revitalized and has options for private and shared rooms. So it's a very modern, well-equipped hostel. It has a shared kitchen. It doesn't offer breakfast, but there are several cafe options too. You can have breakfast. Here, the shared kitchen. You can also use the shared kitchen for breakfast and for other meals as well. So, accommodations 2 and 3 are located here on Laval, which is a street that has several options for bars and restaurants that open at night. And here is Luna Park, which is one of the main venues for shows and events in Buenos Aires. Let's go here to accommodation 4, which is located here already. More. To this area of the Microcenter near the Retiro neighborhood. So accommodation 4 is here. Let me zoom in a little bit, as it is very close here. Accommodation 4 is here. And it is very close to the Los Carruajes market, which is a food market, like a food emporium, with stalls, offering various types of food, and it also operates at night. The issue here is that the Los Carruajes market is mainly frequented during happy hour, because this area here is called Catalinas Norte, and has several office towers, corporate buildings. So people leave here and come to have happy hour at the Los Carruajes market, and also here in this section of Cali Reconquista. So there are also several bars and restaurants here for the night, but the busiest time is during the nights of weekdays, when employees leave the company to have happy hour. On weekends, these places are a little emptier. So, accommodation 4 is in this position here, close to Puerto Madero. Here is the Buquebus terminal, from where the ferry boats depart for Colonia del Sacramento and also Montevideo. So, an excellent position, very close to Galerías Pacifico and Plaza San Martin. So, an excellent position as well. Let's see then the 4-star accommodation, which is a 5-star hotel. Here in the Microcenter, there are several options for 5-star hotels, but they are older and more run-down hotels, okay? Most of them. The best 5-star hotels are located in Puerto Madero or in Recoleta. So, it's the Regal Pacific Puerto Madero. Despite this name, Puerto Madero is in the Microcenter, okay? Although it is very close to Puerto Madero. So, a 5-star hotel with a rating of 8.5 on Booking, a reasonable rating. So, it is for those who want a slightly more luxurious accommodation with greater infrastructure. It has a pool, it has restaurants. So, it will be a slightly more expensive accommodation here in downtown Buenos Aires. And among the 5-star hotels, in the Microcenter, the Regal is one of the highest rated. Continuing here still in the Microcenter, we then come to accommodation 5. The 5-star hotel is located at this point very close to Avenida 9 de Julio near the Teatro Colón, which is right here. Here is Tango Norte, which is one of the main tango houses in Buenos Aires. Avenida Corrientes here, the obelisk. And here it is already on the way to Recoleta. So, an interesting position also to explore the city. And here is also the Retiro neighborhood, which transitions between the center and Recoleta. So let's take a look at the 5-star hotel, which is also a newer, modern, revitalized hotel. It is the Tango Boutique Antique Hotel, rated 9.2 on Booking, a very good rating, 4 stars, and it is a themed hotel with decorated environments, right? and all the architecture recalling and referring to tango. So, it's really nice for those looking for a different accommodation. It also has a spa. And the rooms and the environments are decorated with period furniture from the golden age of tango, okay? So it's really cool too. And to finish, we come here to accommodation 6, which is located in this section here. Here is 9 de Julio. Here is Avenida de Mayo, which runs from Plaza de Mayo, Casa Rosada, to the Congress of Argentina. And here there are several attractions as well. Café Tortoni, Palacio Barolo. And you will be close to several stations of various subway lines. So, Hotel 6 is one of the cheapest in Buenos Aires. It is located on 9 de Julio. Let's take a look at it. So, it's a large Argentine hotel, a 3-star hotel. A simple, cheap, economical hotel, but very well located. Rating of 7.5 on Booking, so it's a rating that is not good, but it's for those looking for a really cheap hotel. For those thinking about saving money and a central location, so it's a simple hotel, and it is located on Avenida 9 de Julio, which is the most iconic here in Buenos Aires. So this is the hotel here. It does not offer breakfast, but there are several cafe options in the surrounding area. And remember that the links to the hotels are in the video description and in the first comment as well, for you to research prices, see more photos, and read guest reviews. I hope you enjoyed this video. And here in the description is the playlist with all the other videos about Buenos Aires that we have on the channel. A hug, and see you in the next video.